Characteristics of common collector transistor. So this is the basic circuit to determine the different characteristics for the common collector transistor. The base collector voltage can be varied by adjusting the potentiometer R1, and similarly the collector emitter voltage can be varied by adjusting the value of potentiometer R2. So now there are two characteristics, one input characteristics and another is output characteristics. Now input characteristics, that means it is a graphical relation between collector base voltage to the base current at constant collector emitter voltage is called input characteristics of the transistor. So now here, to determine the input characteristics of the transistor, first the collector emitter voltage is kept at constant value. Let's say here we are taking 2 volts, and then the collector base voltage is increased from 0 to different voltage levels. Now for the different voltage level of collector base voltage, corresponding base current is noted. Then draw the graph between the collector base voltage to the base currents. Now next, the output voltage, collector emitter voltage is increased from 2 to 4 volt. So here we are taking 4 volt, we can take any value. So 4 volt, then this collector base voltage is increased from 0 to different voltage level. For the different voltage level of collector base voltage is corresponding the base currents value is noted. Then curve is then draw between collector base voltage and base currents. In this here we saw the different characteristics for the different collector emitter voltage. Now when we are increasing the value of collector emitter voltage, which reduce the voltage available at base emitter junctions. So now due to this reduce this voltage, which reduce the base currents. So for I will give you one example. Suppose we are taking base current is equal to 100 microampere and VCE is set at 2 volt. So we can write VBC is equal to VCE minus VBE. So put the VCE value 2 minus here we are assuming we are taking silicon type material. So its cutoff voltage is 0.07. So we will get 1.3 volts. Now but similarly, if we are increase the value VCE of from 2 to 4 and take same current 100 base current 100 microampere. So we can write VBC is equal to VCE minus VBE. So here put the value 4 minus 0.7. So we will get 3.3 watt. So we can say that if we are increasing the value of VCE, which reduce the value of base current. Now the input resistance. The input resistance is the ratio between change in base collector voltage to the corresponding change of base current at constant collector emitter voltage is called input resistance, and its value is very high. Output characteristics. The curve draw between collector emitter voltage VCE and emitter current IE at constant base current is called output characteristics of the transistor. So to determine the output characteristics of transistor, first the base currents is kept at constant and it's set at 0 volts, and then the voltage across collector emitter junction is increased from 0 to different voltage level. For the different voltage level of collector emitter junctions, the emitter currents is recorded or noted. Then draw the graph between VCE and IE. So now base current is 0, then this transistor is operated in cutoff region. So you can say that that means there is no base currents and there is no outputs emitter currents. Now then next, the IB current, like a base current, is increased from 0 to 10 microampere, and then the collector emitter voltage is increased from 0 to different voltage levels. For the different voltage level of VCE, the corresponding emitter current is recorded, and a curve is then drawn between VCE and emitter current IE. So now when the base current is 10 microampere, that time this transistor is operated in active region. So for that, in this region, your emitter base collector junction is forward bias, and emitter and collector junction is reverse bias. Now if we decrease the value of collector emitter voltage for very small value, approximately 0.2 volts, then this collector emitter voltage is you can say the forward bias. So this is because of the effect of VCE on the emitter collector junction is very less in compared to base collector junction voltage. So now that time this transistor is operated in saturation region. So when then both are in forward bias, and a very small change in collector emitter voltage which rapidly rise the emitter currents. So next, output resistance. So output resistance, it is nothing but it is a ratio between change in collector emitter voltage and change in emitter current at constant base currents, and its output the output resistance is very low.